everyone. This morning we're going to be doing a really practical activity that both boys are going to be doing. It's going to be something you can do with EYFS and Key Stage 1. There's no reason why Key Stage 2 children couldn't do it though. And we're going to be using toilet roll tubes and paint to create some repeating patterns. Now we've got the toilet rolls. We're going to use just a normal toilet roll tube like so. But I've also created some different shapes with them as well. So what shape have we got here, boys? What's
triangle.
That? It's going to create a triangle shape. I've cut it up and just folded it to create that. And then what shape have we got here?
Square.
Square. I've cut it and folded it and then just sellotaped it back up to create a square. I do know these shapes aren't perfectly square and aren't perfectly triangular, but it's a good way for children just to understand the concept of creating a shape pattern. And it's a nice, simple way to do it as well. It doesn't take much setting up at all. So, are we going to have a go at doing it, boys? Yeah, so I'm just going to put this over here and hopefully we'll be able to see both of your pieces of paper whilst we do this. So, if we're creating a repeating shape pattern, boys, listen Gabriel, if we're creating a repeating shape pattern, what sort of thing could we have?
So we could like put an orange down.
So an orange what? Because remember, we're not thinking about colour, we're thinking about shape patterns.
An orange square down.
An orange square, right.
Then we put a triangle down.
What colour would you like your triangle to be?
Green.
Okay, so orange square, green triangle, and then...
we're going to put like circle.
And what colour are you going to do that?
Purple.
Purple. Right, well you start with your pattern then, creating your pattern. So what did you say you wanted your square to be?
Orange.
Orange. So to do this, we'll just show it on camera so that people can see. I'm going to put it in and it's the outside. So if you have a look at it and make sure that there's plenty of paint on the outside because that's the bit you're going to print with. Okay, so start at this side here. Gabriel, I'm going to help you. What colour do you want to start with?
Orange.
Good, that's it. Orange, so we'll get some orange on yours. Okay, now when you've done that, do you want to take it off and we'll just put it the other way around so it doesn't make a mess on the table. So what shape are you doing, Gabriel? What shape is this?
Triangle.
Triangle. Do you want to pop it down and give it a print? Good, well done. What colour do you want next? What are you doing now, Noah?
It's needed to get solid.
What shape are you doing now, Noah?
A green triangle.
Green triangle, good. Right, Gabriel, do you want to print that next to your triangle?
Wow, it made,
let's print it next to
it
you.
made a bubble on mine.
Put it down.
It made a bubble.
Good.
It made a bubble.
What colour? What do you want next, Gabriel? It has made a bubble on your paint, hasn't it? What colour do you want next?
That one. Do you know?
You want the square? What colour?
That one needs water.
It's runnier, isn't it? Gabriel, what colour do you want this?
I want it to be a bubble.
You want orange again? All right. Well,
No, I wanted that one.
You want it blue. After we put it in the orange, it's just how you get some paint on it and just spread this blue about. Right, do you want to put that on then next to here? Right, Noah, that's it. So let's just...
When I did it, the bubble popped.
Don't worry, let's just move them so we can see. So you've got orange square, green triangle, purple circle. What are you going to need next in your repeating pattern?
We're going to need an orange square.
An orange square. So off you pop, you get your pattern repeated. Let's have a look at yours, Gabriel. So, shall I just give that a bit more of a press on for that one? Yeah? Try and get it in the same place. There we go. So, what have you got, Gabriel? What's that?
A white.
Orange triangle.
White.
Yellow circle. Blue. What is it?
Triangle.
Square. What shape will we need next so it repeats the pattern?
That one.
So we've got triangle, circle, square. What will need to come next?
Triangle.
Triangle. What colour triangle needs to come next?
Yellow.
Have a look what colour your triangle was. Orange. You need an orange triangle, so off you go doing that. Right, can I just have a look at that, Noah? So Noah's carried on his repeating pattern here, which is fantastic. What we're going to do now with Noah is, if we just put that to one side, Noah, we're going to create a pattern now with just the triangle. Okay?
Okay.
So get some green paint on it and stamp it down for me.
Yeah, sorry.
Did it slip a bit? Never mind. That was a good try on your own. What needs to come next after the orange triangle, Gabriel?
Circle.
Circle. What colour circle?
That one.
What colour's that?
I wish it didn't pop right in my
What
face.
colour's that?
Yellow.
Yellow. So Noah, you've done your triangle and it's got its vertex at the top here. I want to do another triangle, but I want it to look different in this pattern. So how, and you can't change colour. How could you make it look different? What could you do? Your triangle looked like that. What can we do with the triangle to make it look different?
I could make it go this way.
Good, we could
Mama,
rotate
make it
it,
go
couldn't we? So it goes that way. So get yourself a stamp, get yourself some paint on it.
Just do it like
That's lovely, Gabriel, using it as a telescope. Marvellous. Can you put your
There's
circle down?
There's a bubble.
Let's give it a
Well,
squash. There is. Can you put it down and print it, please? So let's have a look at yours so far, Noah, if I just hold that up. So we've got the triangle pointing upwards, and then we've got it pointing sideways. Which way is it going to need to point now? Which way is it going to point now? Point it up.
Like this.
So you could have it pointing downwards.
Mum, don't I do it
Go on, get
again?
some more green. Of course you can. You can do another pattern now.
And then
So you're going to do it so it's pointing downwards, the vertex. So this is really good for getting children to understand that just because a shape's rotated, it's still the same shape. It hasn't changed just because it's rotated. Right, so we've got our 3. I want to go back to the beginning of our pattern now so it repeats. So what's our triangle going to look like this
Mum,
time, Noah?
I think it will be like that now.
It's a good try, Gabriel. Never mind, Noah. It's all right. It's a good try, Gabriel.
Now circle. I tried.
Okay, good boy. So let's just hold that up. So we've got our repeating
Mum,
pattern
Daddy,
so
why
far.
my finger
So we've got
is?
it pointing upwards, the
Mum, Daddy,
vertex.
why my finger squeeze?
This is why I got wipes, Gabriel, because I know you don't like being messy. There we go. So we've got our vertex pointing upwards, then we've got it pointing sideways, then we've got it pointing down, then we've got it pointing back upwards. Which way would it need to point on the next one, Noah? So it repeats.
Sideways.
It would need to go sideways, wouldn't it?
Why
Fantastic.
do they have bubbles on
It's
the
just
bottom?
creating a bubble in the toilet roll tube. Couldn't make them into telescopes. So those are our practical activities for today. Very simple, very straightforward, something that the children can do on their own as well. Please do join us tomorrow at 8:30 while we're having our Friday celebration assembly. If there's anything you'd like to celebrate that your child's done this week, maybe they've worked particularly hard on something, maybe they've gone back to school this week and you'd like to celebrate how resilient they've been at doing that and how well they've done. Any comments that you pop down below that celebrate our children, we will give a shout out in tomorrow's assembly at 8:30. So do join us then. Thank you for joining us. Remember, you can find loads more practical ideas and resources over on our timetable at classroomsecrets.co.uk.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for joining us and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.